Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and we're here today to make a little golden book journal together. First, I want to apologize. I couldn't get the video uploaded. I had trouble after trouble after trouble. We did both of these two. I took them apart and we put in the spine and everything, and I tried to upload it and the video was too long. And so we're going to try it again, and we're going to use the Friendly book. So first, what we're going to do is to find and expose these staples. So you can see them and feel them under the tape. So I'm cutting through the tape to see the staple. There it is. And the other one, there. Okay, now I want to flip it over and expose it on the back side also. I want to get my staple remover in there to help me out. They use some very strong staples. Got to be careful with that X-Acto knife. We don't want any accidents. Okay. Oops. I don't want that. Here we go. I'm just trying to pry up those prongs a little bit. My poor old pokey tool. It gets loved and abused so much, but it sure is a useful little gadget. Now I'm going to use the staple puller, staple remover, and I'm getting up underneath that staple. And let's get under this one. All right. Okay, I'm going to throw the staples in the garbage right away so I don't get cut on them. I want to remove as much of this tape as I can, because we're going to be gluing cardboard, or, well, it's medium weight chipboard, and Tyvek to create a new spine, and it needs to be a solid connection. Okay, well, it looks like it's on there pretty good. Pretty good for a book from the 50s, right? There is some wear on it though, but our Tyvek's going to help us with that. So now what I'm going to do is remove some of this tape on this edge here. And this exposes my signatures. Okay. So gently try to pry the covers away. It's still taped, so we have to be gentle but firm. Okay, and now we can try to rip away some of that tape. Makes a mess, but it's so worth it. Okay, let's get the front cover off. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And here is our book. There are 2 signatures. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, we have the front half of the book. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. And the second half of the book. So put that together and we'll put it aside. And now we're going to get our spine ready. And what I did was, each golden book is a little bit different in height. So I measured this one. It's 7 7/8. So I cut a piece of medium weight chipboard, 1.5 inches by 7 7/8. And I get my medium weight chipboard from graphics from either Walmart.com or Amazon. I've gotten both places at good prices. In my Tyvek, I cut that at 3 1/4 inches by 7 7/8. And I'm going to use my fabric tack and glue generously. All around the edges and in the middle. Lots of glue. Not an over amount, but very generous. Now I'm going to put that in the center of the Tyvek. Tyvek, this came from a envelope that a package was sent to me in, and it is some strong stuff. It's almost plasticky feeling. It's a paper and a fiber. You can't rip it, and it's waterproof. So this is wonderful stuff. I like to press it with my Teflon bone folder so that I make sure that there's no glue bumps. Spread it all out. And there's some came oozing out. There we go. Wonderful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue this onto our book. We want to make sure that the book is oriented both in the same place. What we don't want to do is get it up one piece upside down. what I have here is a spacer that I made using 3 thicknesses of the chipboard, and we use that so that the hinge and the spine will move without cracking the spine. It doesn't crack the paper then, and the covers have somewhere to go. I learned that with all of the mini albums that I make, and I hand make all those hard covers and cover them with cardstock, and I don't want them to crack. So you have to be very careful with your technique. And what I'm doing is gluing with the Fabri-Tac on both wings. Then we'll cover that up. And place the back cover, and I'm going to use the spacer. And I like to use my ruler to make sure that I'm flush on the bottom.